Hi guys, it's Kyarko here, and we are doing the last part of our Eco-Cyber Skylines build. So this is part 3. This is a very, very long build. Like I said in my previous videos, this took me 6 or 7 hours to complete. That's why it is so massive. Check out part 1 if you want to see the exterior part of this build, and check out part 2 if you want to see the first part of me doing all the interiors and stuff. So I'm just gonna finish up doing all my interiors in this video, and then the build will be finally done. This build was so massive, but I had so much fun with it, just coming up with all these different like futuristic concepts. I'm a huge freaking sci-fi fan. I'm not in particular like a knowledgeable sci-fi fan in terms of like pop culture and stuff like that. But I'm just, like I'm a fan of what I see, you know what I mean, and what I know. I really do like sci-fi. But yeah, so I wanted to do a sci-fi build. I probably will like do other sci-fi builds. You know, like I might do like just like a week of sci-fi builds, just because I'm feeling very sci-fi right now. I'm not sure why. I just get in like certain like thematic moods sometimes. Like sometimes I'll just want to do like super like cutesy builds, or like super like dark like fairy tale builds or something like that, but right now I'm feeling sci-fi, so I hope you guys are too, because there might be a couple more sci-fi videos coming. And also the past 3 videos I've put out have been sci-fi, so a lot of sci-fi going on right now. But you know, that being said, I mean I haven't really gotten into like the science part of this build. A lot of it is just like stuff that I've made up, so like don't take this as me saying that any of this makes sense for a world. This is just me having fun, you know? I'm allowed to have fun, you guys. I like this world a lot. Let me know what you think. But here I'm just setting up this apartment. This apartment I imagined would belong to someone who maybe is like a graphic designer who does like all the posters and advertisements. And since this is a very advertisement heavy world, I figured maybe that's like a very well-paying job, you know? So this person has a very nice, pretty large apartment with some pretty cool furniture. Look at this couch. I freaking love this couch. Wow, look at that. Looks like a snake. I would love to have that couch in real life. But yeah, so this person is a graphic designer. I don't remember if there's another bedroom. I think this is a 1-bedroom build. Yeah, I think it's just a 1-bedroom build. But because they're a graphic designer, I figured that their apartment would maybe be like a little bit more artsy than the other apartments that we've seen, so I gave them that really cool couch and some prints on the wall and stuff like that. Putting in this little shelf here just for some extra storage next to the door that goes out to the outdoor balcony space. There's actually, this house has like 3 outdoor balconies. It just like, I don't know, just the way I position the house, it just has like a shit ton of outdoor space, which is amazing. Like I would love to have like 3 different balconies. That'd be so cool. Honestly, I know I talk on and off about my dream house all the time, and it's always different things because I have so many different concepts. But in my ideal dream house, I would love to have like, okay, let me explain first. My ideal dream house would probably be in the city. Like I would love to live in like a really cool like brownstone somewhere. That's probably like my ideal living situation. I would love to have like some sort of garden on the rooftop where I could like grow my own food or like keep chickens or something like that. Yes, I'm that type of person. I just like I'm never like I'm not a gardening person. Like I've never done it, but I really like the idea of just growing my own food and sustaining myself on my rooftop. Wouldn't that be so cool to have like your own little garden on your roof with chickens? They can eat up there, you can make art up there. That's the dream. I would love to have that. Yeah, we'll see. If I ever get that, I will give you guys a full tour, because that would be a dream come true. But, oh look, I guess there was another bedroom. So this is for their son, I'm pretty sure is what my idea was for this room. Yeah, it was. I imagine that he's like a big gamer, so he has like this huge TV in his room, and he just does games on there and stuff like that. This is their living room downstairs. They have another huge TV here. Again, because this world is just full of huge TVs, because it's a sci-fi world, and for some reason sci-fi worlds always have huge TVs in them. So I gave him a little easel, a little painting corner, because the person is a graphic designer, so maybe they also like paint in their free time. I know those 2 professions aren't correlated in real life. Like an oil painter is not the same as, you know, someone who uses Photoshop, obviously. But in this universe, I just imagine that this person is a particularly creative and multi-talented individual who also paints as another way to express their art. I don't know. Putting in a little side table here, another TV. There's like so many TVs in this house. These people are definitely loaded. Giving them this balcony out here where they can sit down and maybe have a party or something like that. And then they're gonna have a little great space here with their flying buggy thing. I don't know what to call it. I mean, it's a jet ski in the game itself, but conceptually for this world, it's like a flying, you know, motorcycle thing. I don't know. Putting in a little eating area out here by their front door. And then, let's see, putting in lights over here on their other porch area. And then we're just gonna go in and do all the screen work on the exterior. This part should have been in the exterior build. I don't know why I didn't do this when I was doing the exteriors. I just like, I don't know, I just really wanted to move on to the interiors, but I'm doing it now so you can see me putting down all my greenery, just to add some detail to the exterior a little bit. Just putting in pretty flowers, making it very nice. Nothing too crazy, just keeping it pretty simple, you know. Don't you guys love watching me place flowers? Isn't it so exciting? I shouldn't make fun of my own work, but I am. It's funny, you know. At least I'm not doing any rock placement. You guys know how much rock placement occurs in my videos. I will place rocks and you will have to watch me place all the rocks because I love sharing that process with you. But in this case, it was, you know, green placing. But I'm done with it now. I think I finished all my green placing. And we are back on to the interiors of these apartments. So this one here, yes, this one is for a musician. So what I imagined is the person who lives here is a musical streamer. So you'll see me when I'm setting up their living room later on. They kind of have like this little, I wouldn't call it a concert space, but it's just like a little performance space that they would, you know, point their camera at and stream. And I imagine that they're probably pretty successful as a musical person on the internet. Maybe they could be pretty famous, I'm not quite sure. I do imagine that this is probably one of the more expensive apartments since it has a direct skyline view instead of being like in the center of the lot, if you know what I mean. But I'm just setting up the kitchen here for them, just putting in little details, making it cute. A lot of white and gray for some reason in my color palette. Randomly placing a billboard here for some reason. Yeah, I'm sorry that I like always do this. I always like jump around in my builds. I really gotta stop that because I don't want to like disorient you guys or anything like that. It's just like, I just get random ideas and I'm like, oh, I should do that. And then I just go do it. It's just the way I build. I don't know, just my build style, you know? But I'll try to work on that. Setting up the kitchen here now, giving them another little eating area. I love those chairs with the holes in them. Those are so cute. Very mod. Don't you think? Don't they look kind of 60s? That's just me, I don't know. This is the entryway. I don't quite remember what I do with the entryway, to be honest. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the entryway for now. But this is where they have the little concert space, so I imagine that they are a singer/songwriter who probably plays the piano. And yeah, so I'm setting up their little living room space here. So what would happen is they would sit down at the piano and play their song or, you know, whatever, and they would have a camera pointing at them, filming them play. But they would have another camera pointed at the chairs where they would like have like friends or just like a little mini audience sit. So like there's some mini little audience there. Before we continue that, I'm randomly adding some drones flying above this space. Don't know why, just thought it was a cool idea randomly. But back to this space, you can see me setting it up a little bit more. I put the cameras in, the light, giving them a little desk space back here so that they can edit their videos and stuff like that. Let's see, I really like that desk. See, that's an L-shaped desk. I actually downloaded an L-shaped desk. If you guys have seen any of my super old videos, I always talked about how I really needed an L-shaped desk. I got one. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. A mirror, which I thought was pretty cool. I really like that mirror. I've used it a lot in this build. I just think it's a cool mirror. I'm gonna put a poster on the wall. Here I'm choosing that poster. It took me a while to choose for some reason. Yeah, I put that little one with like the earth and the scythe. I don't know what that poster's trying to say, but I thought it was cool. And then I'm gonna put in a big old screen over here. And then in this corner over here in front of the arch, I'm gonna put the little dining space where this person would eat. And then against the wall, I'm gonna put it on a shelf, and on that shelf is gonna be like all the trophies and awards that this person has won for music or like musical accomplishments. So they got some blue ribbons. Those aren't usually the types of prizes people get anymore. Like, I don't know who's getting like a blue ribbon for, you know, songwriting. It'd be more like trophy stuff, you know, but I gave them ribbons anyway because I thought they were cute. Gave them little trophies. Let's see, what am I doing here? I don't remember what I put on the left side. Let's see, a vase maybe? Books? Let's see, oh, boxes. How exciting. And then we're gonna do their bathroom really quick. Bleh, freaking hate bathrooms, man. Look at that. Toilet, shower, sink. It's so simple, you know? And, you know, it's just like my mentality. Like, I need to change the way I'm thinking about bathrooms so I can like be more creative with them, but I just get so tired of them. I don't know. I'm not a huge bathroom decorating fan, but maybe going to interior design school will change my mind about the opportunity that a bathroom can give you as a designer. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, this is a bedroom for that person. As you can see, they have a loft bed, and that was so that I could fit a little gaming place underneath so that they could play on their TV and game. Gave them a closet, and then back here we're gonna fit in, let's see, oh, more little dresser closet things. Gave them a speaker so they could play music because they're probably like a super musical person. And then I think I just tucked a chair in this corner. Or a mirror? Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then in this apartment is for another streamer, because like there's like a lot of streamers and gamers in this universe. This is a streamer who does like workout videos, like fitness, videos of them giving like workout tips, stuff like that. So I give them like a mini at-home gym where they film all their stuff, which I actually really like. I think it looks super cool. So they have like a little ball shelf, I guess. This is where they keep the balls that they use to exercise with. I don't know. A little mat on the ground that kind of looks like an exercise mat. And here is all their filming equipment. So I gave them a camera, a little microphone, and then just like, you know, athletic machinery and stuff like that. So they would be in that room filming themselves working out and then like live streaming and being like, oh, let's work out together. Is that a thing? Like, maybe I should look into that. Do people do that where they like, are there like Twitch streamers who do workout? Like, I mean, I should probably look before I ask you guys, but I feel like that would be pretty cool, you know, to like have a live person like working out with you, you know? But then I don't know how you would talk to them because you'd have to type, but you're working. I don't know. Let me know if that's a thing, because if it is a thing, I might check it out because I'm trying to work out more in my life. Trying is the key word because I'm not really sure if I'm succeeding, but I am trying to get into shape because I'm like so massively out of shape right now. Like, I don't think I have no, I worked out recently. I tried working out recently, but you know, if you took me on like a very, you know, like medium difficulty hike right now, I'd probably have a hard time, to be honest with you. I really need to get in shape. I want to be able to open jars on my own. Like, honestly, that's probably one of the key reasons why I want to get into shape. It's just I have like no upper arm strength and I really just want to be able to like, you know, like pop a jar open. That is true strength to me in my brain. But I'm just kidding, and that has nothing to do with this video at all. But let me know if there are, you know, Twitch workout people. I would love to check them out. Let's see. And by check them out, I mean probably like watch one of their videos, be like, oh, this is cool, I'm definitely gonna work out, and then just like never work out, because that's totally me to do. But here I'm just decorating this kitchen, just putting in little boxes, stuff like that. Gave them a blender because, you know, maybe they're a smoothie person. You know, I'm a smoothie person, I fucking love smoothies. I hope you guys like smoothies too, because, you know, I'm gonna friggin' give you some smoothie propaganda here. Friggin' drink smoothies, guys, they're so good, they taste so good. It's like, oh, I love smoothies. I make a smoothie like every day for myself. I just put like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, a banana, and then some milk, and that's it. It is so good. That's my recipe. Go make it. Try it at home. The Kiariko smoothie, which is like the most basic smoothie that anyone has ever heard of. But yeah, here I'm just setting up the living room for this build. I don't remember. Let's see. I don't think I had a character in mind for this build. I think this is just like a general family space. There's two rooms. There's like the parents' room, and then there's like a kid's room. And the reason I did a family build here, or a family apartment on this build here, is because I realized that I didn't have like any like kids' rooms yet, and I wanted to be clear that kids do exist in this world. So I created a kids room here. For maybe they're like twins or something like that. Give me a little poster, and then in this corner we're just gonna put in a dresser, I think. They have an iPad on the ground because they're iPad kids. And then they have a little TV, little gaming station. And here's the parents' room. Yeah, this is the parents' room. I'm a little bit distracted right now because my feet are falling asleep. So I'm just trying to focus on the build and not the fact that my feet are killing me right now for some reason. We're gonna put in, let's see, a rug. Oh, I gave them plants. Okay, so you might have noticed there was not like a lot of plant life in most of these apartments. And I figured that maybe because of the way the environment has been affected in this universe. Go back to the first video and watch my explanation on this universe if you haven't yet. It'll make a lot more sense. I figured that maybe because like the air quality or because of just, you know, climate change in general, maybe like a lot of plant life is like, maybe plant life is like really difficult to grow unless it's like very specific plant life that's been like genetically modified to grow. So maybe having like plants in this universe that aren't like the regular genetically modified plants is like a super big deal. Maybe it's like an example of like status, wealth, or maybe it's just like a really cool thing to have because it shows that you were able to grow it, like it shows like your gardening skills or something like that. I don't know, I just thought that maybe like having plants in your home may be like pretty symbolic in this universe. But yeah, that's just an idea I had. But we are setting up our last two little apartments here. The one on the bottom floor is what we're gonna do first. I'm trying to remember what I do for this build. Oh yeah, so for this apartment is for like a tech engineer. I don't really know specifically what their job would be, but just someone who works in tech and like coding and, you know, computers and stuff. This is a computer person. So you're gonna see that they're gonna have this really cool like desk space with all this like different tech stuff. I think it's so cool. But yeah, here I'm just setting up their room. I really like that white bed for some reason, like a pure white bed. I can never have a pure white bed though, because I eat in my bed, so it'd probably get like stained and stuff with, you know, ramen and stuff, because I eat a lot of ramen in bed while I watch stuff. That's just me. I can never have a full white bed because of that, but I would like to have one because they're so pretty, aren't they? It looks like you're sleeping in a cloud. Anyways, this is their big old desk. As you can see, they have two different computers. I kind of layered two computers on top of each other to make one larger computer. As you can see, it kind of looks a little bit weird, but I figured it passes. It looks cool. But they have this massive desk space, and then they have this stuff on the ceiling that looks like further tech. And they have like that little tech thing and a little area for gaming and a TV and stuff. I'm gonna put that down in a second. But yeah, I really like this space in particular. I really like the desk space that I did here. And that's their little gaming corner that I mentioned where they can game on their little TV. Let's see, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm just gonna do the bathroom now. By now, honestly, like I said before, this was like a 6 or 7 hour build. I was getting pretty tired by now. So I probably got a little bit lazy on some things. The bathroom is definitely very, very simple. But I still think it ends up looking pretty good. Doing a very simple kitchen, giving them, let's see, gonna give them this big old concrete dining table, which is super cool. We're gonna put a plant on that? Curtains? Oh, no plant. Okay, that's okay. It looks pretty good. I kind of like the minimalism of the table just being there. And then we're upstairs for our very, very last studio apartment. Thank God we are done with this. This is such a long build. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but you know, long builds are like a freaking marathon. It's all about like your stamina with building these huge things, you know? If any of you have ever built like a freaking huge build, you'll know what I mean by stamina. Like, it can be very challenging to build for a very long time, and I don't really know why. I don't quite know how to explain it, but those who know what I mean will know what I mean. But we're just gonna put in a table out here on their balcony, and then we will be done with this whole build. That's a really big table. That's nice. They can have a lot of friends there. Oh, okay, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please check out part 1 and 2 to see the exterior and the other apartments that I did. This was really, really fun to do. Like, really massively fun, because I freaking love sci-fi, like I said, and I love coming up with like world ideas. just really gets me like creatively, my juices flowing in my brain, you know? But yeah, please leave any comments or suggestions you have below. You know, anything you want. You have recommendations for things you want me to build. If you have comments about this build, if you would like to see more of this world or maybe characters from this world, something like that, let me know. Or if you want to see more sci-fi builds, or if you have any ideas about sci-fi builds that I could do, because I'm like on a sci-fi kick right now. So if you have any specific sci-fi ideas, please let me know, because I will do them, because I really love sci-fi and I really love doing your ideas. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.